Okay, we are back online. Everything's working. We're all good. Hello, everyone. I'm coming online for the first time in friggin' forever. Must be said. So welcome on into the stream. I'm just gonna have a little jolly tonight. I don't even know where the hell I am. It's been months since I've been online. So we're gonna see if we can find a decent job that pays enough. Yeah, that's cool.
Come on, there's a job to do.
Let's take that. Yeah, man, it's been months. Been months and months and months and months. Alright, what is going on? But I am going to try and get everything connected now. Because, like I said, it has been ages and I'm trying to figure out where everything is on my setup. This Twitch. Alright, I can log you in. I know that there's been some bits and pieces going on personally, which I won't get into. But it means I haven't been coming online at all, really. That's good. That's working. Lovely jubbly, sound as a pound. Is that connected? It appears so. Let's have a look. I think my Castle Labs has decided it doesn't want to play ball tonight. We're gonna work this out. Make sure my TikTok is connected because that's not coming up. There we go. Settings, counts. TikTok. Let's disconnect that and let's reconnect it. Come on, let's authorize. Let's get on with it. It says I don't have an automatic one. Right, but it's there. So fuck it, let's go. I can still see all my chats. You're all there. Hello, hello, hello. There we go. Huzzah! Right, so I understand Truck Simulator is now on version 1.59.
Turn right. Go straight, and then turn right.
So we'll see how this goes.
Turn right.
We will turn right. Right, so let's see if 1.59 is any good. Hey Kyle, 365-inch TVs, mate. Oh, it is nice to be back online. Oh, shit. Be good if I use the gas pedal. Let's go! Yeah, I mean, this space dependent me. I mean, I'm lucky enough that I decided to bung this out in the garage because I'm not using it for anything else. And I just had the space for it. That being said, though, with all the other crap I've got out here, it was a tight fit. But it was one of those things. I was thought, oh, do you know, because I had 32-inch TV, 32-inch monitor, sorry, and I thought, do you know what? I fancy something a little bit bigger, and I was gonna go 55. And then I saw on AO.com that they did the same model TV, being the 65-inch for, it was like 12 quid more per unit. I went, do you know what? Sod that, I'm doing that. Hey, Craig, mate, how you doing, brother? How you getting on with the gig? I'm on agency at the moment, brother. Just got some work for Tesco, and I'm trying to get in at Royal Mail next week if I can. Got an assessment coming up. I was working for William Stobart up until last week. That was interesting, let's just say. That was interesting.
Get ready to turn left. Turn left.
Marvellous. What are you delivering, brother? Pay was crap. That's all I'm gonna say on the matter. It was basically 44 hours, it was £710 a week.
Turn left.
And then you know what it's like, that they'll try and get you to work more, but you don't get paid for it. So there was me and a bunch of others who were like, once you hit your 44 hours, we were like, no. £710 a week, mate. Over 4 days. So it was 4 on 4 off.
Get ready to turn right.
44 hours. But they were 12-hour days, but they take an hour off you for breaks. So if for any reason you need to take more than that hour,
turn right.
for example, you know, if you're late and you need to, you know, watch your hours and all that kind of shit, the planners would give you some absolute shit. And I'm not going to beat around the bush. It got to a point where I might have had a ratchet strap in my hand, and I might have threatened to strangle the planner with it. That was just the yard I worked in, though. They were just an absolute nightmare. I've gone on agency, mate. So I got some work with Tesco now, and that is basically the easiest work I've ever done in my entire life. Working at Tesco. You don't have to strap nothing. You don't have to. All you got to do is just unbuckle them, roll the cages off, and the store staff will take it off you. Easiest gig ever, honestly, and the money's pretty good as well. I can't complain about the money. The only problem is being on agency, the work isn't consistent enough. So I've registered with another one. Hopefully there'll be some work with Royal Mail now in the next week or so. I'm based in South Wales, mate. But with like the
get ready to turn left.
WS work, I might have ended up in Preston or something like that, you know, wherever the hell they bloody sent me. We had a good run to Enfield, actually. I quite enjoyed that.
Left.
Just north of London, lovely. Oh shit, car coming. Yeah, fuck off, I'm going.
Turn
Whoops.
right.
Not yet, mate. That is something I need to work on. It's just basically trying to get the bloody buttons to communicate with the game controller. Now, if I was using anything else other than Fanatec, I probably could get it to work, but I'm in the Fanatec ecosystem and it is absolute shit. So, there may be a new wheelbase coming in my future. I just need the money first. I imagine it'd be the same as mine. Like, I've used an emulator from Sim Racing Machines for the Fanatec one. I imagine there'd be something similar for Moser. Fanatec, by the way, just released their own version of that, by the way, so that's going to strangle that market.
We're here.
But I imagine it'd be exactly the same. All I have to do is just take the wheel and Just drill the mount points in. As long as you've got a hub full Moser, that will enable the wheelbase to read that there's actually something connected to it. You should be alright. I mean, I imagine it'd be the same as what I done. I can't. And the problem with this fucking TV, I can't. Oh shit! I can't see my buttons. Right, where's my trailer? It's over there. Ooh, shit! Just dropped my vape. Why don't I play TMP? I do play TMP, but I haven't. This is the first time I've logged onto this PC in 4 months, mate. So I'm just trying to get my hand back into it. Perhaps you guys can tell me. Do you know whether or not TMP is available now at 1.59? Because I will give it a go. I just haven't got around to it yet.
Let's go.
Oh, I just dropped my friggin'... Yes, it is. What the bloody hell did I drop that to? Oh, fucking hell, I gotta get up. What have I done with that? Where are you? There you are. You're under my pedals. Marvellous. Oh. Panic over, boys. Panic over. Let's get in. Hey, thanks for the follow, mate. Appreciate it. Right. Should we get going? I just wasted a fuckload of time, man. And we are off. Oh, lovely job. I'm currently driving a Mercedes Actros and they're absolutely shit. No, they got no power at all and they're just absolutely shite. That being said though, I was driving either a DAF XF or a CF when I was at Stobart. It was EV Cargo, but they've just been bought out by Stobart. But the yard I worked in was an absolute mud bath. It was like red clay, and if it was wet, it was just a bog, and if it was dry, it was dusty as shit. So I am jealous of your Scania. Yeah, the camera's a bit weird. I mean, I'm not like completely against them or anything, but they are a bit unnerving. I mean, the thing is... Oh, yeah. Thanks, Kyle. Appreciate it, mate. But yeah, when it's raining, like when it's raining heavily, you can't see shit out of them. Because water just absolutely smothers the thing, and then you get loads of frigging glare if you're driving at night. But that being said, though, like when visibility isn't particularly good, they can be pretty good. It just depends on the manufacturer. Like the Scania one I had before was alright. The Merc one's shite. The DAF one was piss poor as well.
Ready to turn left.
Yeah, I thought about it, mate, but it's just the bloody bureaucracy, mate. I really don't know if I could be arsed. I did my Transport Manager CPC when I was on the bus and coaches, and that was a fucking nightmare, and I just think, you know, I can't be bothered doing it again. Doesn't seem like the thing to do at the moment, being an owner-operator, though. You got, I mean, particularly, like, everyone knows Stobart will just price you out of everything anyway. So, yeah, I thought about it, mate. But I'm not really sure, mate. Appreciate the likes coming in, guys. Thank you very much.
Keep right, and then turn right. Turn right.
Do you know, I don't know why I'm using the retarder stalk on you. It's force of habit. It's automatic on this Scania. Hey Hayden, not quite yet, mate. That's something I'm working on. I'm in the Fanatec ecosystem and getting things to work. They don't like that. So I was just saying to the boys earlier on, I might, I'm probably going to switch to another wheelbase at some point. One that's a little bit more user-friendly.
Turn right.
Yeah, exactly. They're just strangling the competition, mate. They're cut from the same cloth, the brothers. Yeah, I'm definitely glad to be back online. I'm gonna need to get me my mods all connected and stuff.
Exit right.
It's been so long since I played. I just thought, you know, I'll run it in like a fairly vanilla-ish mode. Let's have bunging some mods on a bit later.
Get ready to turn right.
Get ready to turn right. I will.
Turn right. Get ready to turn left. Turn left. Keep left.
There we go. I have to remember my cruise control buttons work. I completely forgot. I was like, fuck. It doesn't hurt. I mean, once you're actually doing it for in real life, though, I mean, it's not the perfect thing, but in terms of getting your bearings, this definitely helped me a great deal when I was training for HTV, 100%. I was it was one of those things that when I passed my HTV, the driving academy thing wasn't a thing on Euro truck or American truck. That really would have helped, but it wasn't really until I was doing the job where I actually finally, you know, sort of got to grips with it, because I was mastering reversing on here, but the real thing, oh man, some of the bloody places you got to reverse, it's just manic. How do I make the wheel? Well, basically, I just bought the wheel off a seller on eBay, and all I did was I drilled the mount points in the middle of the base itself. And I connected to my Fanatec wheelbase using Sim Racing Machines emulator, but Fanatec have now launched their own hub, so that's a misnomer now. Aldog YouTube, thank you very much for following, mate. Appreciate it. Welcome to the channel, mate. Yeah, I mean, it was good for getting the gist of it, but until I actually went out and did it for real, I mean, Jesus. I mean, I was a coach driver, as you guys have been following me for a while will remember, and I'm often asked which is harder, coaches or trucking, and trucking's harder for me, in my opinion. It's more money in it, so it's worth doing, but I'd say it's definitely harder than PCB. The only thing with coaches is you got to deal with bloody people, and I was lucky enough that I had an easy gig. I had runs from Bristol to London Gatwick, and I had the same run pretty much every day unless I was covering for somebody else. And when people are traveling on their holidays, they're generally in a good mood, so they don't give you too much shit. Whereas if I was heading to London, or if I was heading up to Birmingham or Plymouth or wherever, it was just, you never knew who you were going to get. And to be honest, with the wagons, once I'm in the truck and I'm gone, I'm left alone then. So swings and roundabouts, guys. What wheelbase am I using? I'm using a Fanatec DD1, mate. Going strong after 6 years, have I had it? 6 years, yeah. Still going strong. I mean, it would help if I used it. I barely use it these days. Alright, how much driving time have I got? Time to rest, 8:41. So yeah, I will need to take a rest break at some point on this run. Turn my base shakers down. They're a bit too strong, I think. Cheers, Sven. Appreciate it, mate. I appreciate the follow as well. Welcome on into the channel, mate. Right, so in real time, this should be about 27 minutes until we arrive at the job. Park this sumbitch up and get on our way. Thanks, mate. Appreciate it. Oh, it's nice to be back online, guys. Well, I started with the G29. Which one did I have? Yeah, I started with the G29. Was the first one that I had. It was a great wheelbase for a starter at the time. I ended up giving it to my mate who still uses it today for truck sim. Before I moved up to this, but I will knock the G29 or the 920. Great wheels, great entry wheels. Have you got a Scania wheel? Yeah, so basically I bought a real wheel from basically a scrappy on eBay. And I just took the airbag cover off and I just drilled the mount points in, so it's 6x70mm on the Fanatec wheelbases. Connected a Fanatec emulator to it, bolted it on, and that was it. The only drawback is the buttons don't work, so that's gonna be something I'm gonna have to learn how to do, basically. Yeah, have a good sleep, mate. Enjoy your rest, brother. Oop, speaking of which, that's the agency fucking texting me.
Keep left.
Right, so... Bab. Let's go.
Keep left.
Whoops. Seems to be in the car that was alongside me made the same mistake. I wanted to go left, he wanted to go right. Whoops. But did you die? No. Cheers, Ron. I appreciate it, mate.
Keep left.
You see the work that's gone into this, though. Benelux rework. It's all very different now. Sad that the Calais Duisburg runs no more, though. R.I.P. to a legend. Appreciate that, mate. Thank you very much. Let's try not to die. I do miss my traffic mod, though. Definitely gonna make some changes to this. White Volvo, thank you for following, mate. Appreciate it. Not even gonna say thank you. Some very ungrateful AI there. Ba 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 ba. I think my audio settings have been changed as well since because I didn't play 1.58 at all. That's how long it's been since I've played. Should I sell my PS5 for a PC? Wow, it depends what you want to play, mate. I am predominantly a PC player, but I mean, there are some games on that are exclusive to consoles you can't get on PC, so it really is up to you. I mean, if you think about Truck Simulator, I know it's coming out for consoles at some point. God knows when, but if this is the type of game you want to play, it will be coming to console at some point. All about preference, my friend. That being said, though, if you want to play these games with mods, it's a PC job. Same with the Assetto Corsa. I'd argue this game is made for mods, and mods are made for the, it's obviously made for this game, but this game is made for mods. And some of the things out there are absolutely wild. And I talked about this on the stream a few months ago when they announced consoles. The biggest thing is, what kind of mod support will there be? I mean, anyone who's ever played the City Skylines franchise will know that City Skylines 2 is pretty fucked up anyway. But the way they did it was they had something called Paradox mods, and I think Farm Simulator does the same thing, and Flight Simulator does the same thing, where they have a universal hub for mods and the idea is so that they would be compatible across multiple platforms. So it really depends on what SCS are going to do with regards to mod support for the console versions. And the thing is, we don't have any information on it right now. Which is a damn shame. I'd love to obviously find out and share all that with you guys who, because we do, I'm sure there are other streamers who play this game will tell you the same thing. They get asked a lot about what's going on with consoles, and SCS are keeping their cards very much close to the chest, and we simply just don't know. So if you are looking to play this, I would hold off at the time being. But if they do have some kind of universal mod support, it may be worth keeping the console and having to go there. But definitely a guaranteed thing on PC for sure. Same with the Assetto Corsa and other games as well. So yeah, going back to it, the Calais Duisburg run, that is no more now, guys. Well, I was following a couple of streams on TikTok the other day. One of the moderators was, they were looking to nominate a new CD road. Carnage needs to happen somewhere. Otherwise, idiots like me will have nowhere to make content. Hey, George, we're just covering that now, actually. Simply don't know at the moment. SCS haven't announced anything, and we know it's coming. We just simply don't know when. And that's the thing. It's the same with the Coaches DLC. I mean, they announce it, but they won't give you a date for it. And I suppose, you know, from their perspective, I can understand why.
Keep right, and then exit right.
Just in case, you know, deadlines can't be met. But it would be nice for people to have a general idea about when it's going to come.
Exit right. Keep right, and then exit right. Exit right.
Crossing into Denmark. Look, this is definitely all new. But I'll put it up there. I do really like what they've done with the Benelux rework. So far, so good. I need to check out the Volvo Experience Center as well. I haven't had a look at that yet. It was literally been a case of I popped on you the other day just to check on my keybinds and everything, and then I came on and joined you guys. So this is all a bit stepping into the unknown at the moment. Cheers, mate. I appreciate that. Thank you, bud. Definitely a long work in progress, and this is my first live stream since just around Christmas time, I think, or was it just after? I can't remember now. So it's nice to be back online and share this with you guys. Right, where am I going? So I'm using a Fanatec DD1 wheelbase, mate. And I ended up buying a real steering wheel. Took a Fanatec emulator hub thing so I can connect it, and just drilled the holes in 6x70mm, and just hooked the thing up. That's basically it. The only drawback to that is the buttons don't work. Thanks for following, Tom. I appreciate it, mate. But everything else sort of came together over the last 5 years, mate, to be honest with you. I mean, I bought... it started with a track racer TR8 rig, aluminium profile, and that's been with me for over 5 years now. And I just basically added things to it. I mean, like this little screen here, this is the Corsair Xenon Edge, which I recently picked up, and I bought a shroud for it on Etsy. A couple of other bits. I mean, we've got Trucks and GPS, that app there for... iOS and Android, which is now on the app stores and the Play Store. Some pretty cool stuff, actually. Oh, I appreciate that. Thank you very much. I appreciate all the follows coming in. But yeah, I'm using the Fanatec DD1. I mean, it's one of those things at the time, it was complete overkill. And even arguably now, it's overkill. Because they brought out some competitive wheelbases at a lower price range, like the CSL DD and things, which now have the boost mode and things, and which is more than enough for the vast majority of people. And I do wonder why I even bothered with this thing. But at the time, I was like, fuck it, I'm doing it. And Fanatec was the place to be at the time. I picked it up on eBay. There was a seller called Bus and Truck Parts. I think he's based in... Where's he based to? Romania, I think. I think he's based. I mean, you can pick him up at any scrappy, really. It was just happened to be a case of I couldn't be bothered traveling. I googled it, and there it was. So there's a few others I've got as well. Behind me, I've got a Volvo wheel. I've got a DAF wheel back there somewhere. If anyone's interested in the DAFs. That's that behind me, and what I'm trying to do, I'm trying to get hold of a Kenworth wheel. But again, them shipped over to the UK is just nigh on impossible. And I just happened to be in a DAF parts dealer the other day, and DAF is part of the same group as Kenworth. It's the Packard group, I think they're called. And I said to the guy, I said, any chance you can source me a Kenworth wheel? He said, oh, I'll get back to you. And literally like 3 weeks later, he phoned me and went, yeah, it's not happening. So, never mind. But that is the end goal. I want to pick up an American truck wheel, whether it's a Kenworth or a Mack or a Peterbilt. I'm trying my best to get one over here. Because when I play American truck, then I'd like to use an authentic American truck wheel then, instead of just using the Volvo. Because I don't want to drive Volvos on American truck. I want to drive my Kenworth, you know. Oh shit, there's a fucking van there. Fuck off, mate. The only thing I'd say is that it didn't happen overnight, guys. This took me a long time to build this up. And I've got a very, very understanding wife because she thinks I'm a dick. But yeah, so a seller called Bus and Truck Parts. I found him on eBay. He's got his own website as well. Jesus, the auxiliary brake works well on here. Lovely jubbly. Let's get across. Lovely. Yeah, I know. Sorry, I got to. I'm working for an agency at the moment, and they're like, "Do you want to work tomorrow?" And it's like, I've already got work. It's like one of those things. Shit, I better not ignore them. They've asked me twice now. I thought, oh well, better answer them. But yeah, thanks, mate. I appreciate it. But yeah, this is kind of sad, really. But this is actually my job as well. I'm a truck driver in real life, and I'm working for an agency at the minute, and. Well, I'm registered with a couple of agencies. It's just one of those things where someone will text me, "Oh, do you want to do this shift?" And it's like, "Oh, well, I'm already doing that shift." And but I was working for a company called William Stobart, and anyone who knows anything about the industry will know that they've got a bit of a reputation. And let's just say, after a little while, I thought I've had enough. So the agency gig, anyone who's ever done it will know you just never know when the work's coming in. You got to strike while the iron's hot, kind of thing. And I got a good gig with Tesco at the moment, and the money's pretty good. And I got a couple of other jobs lined up if they haven't got anything on. It's pretty quiet at the moment, but the World Cup's coming on soon, so we think it's going to pick up. So hopefully I'll have plenty of shifts to do. But in the meantime, I will be joining you guys online. I had my truck license for nearly 5 years now, but I only really started using it just after Christmas. I've been back on the coaches as well. I've been a coach driver for 17 years, and yeah, I've got to say it's a passion. I don't know if it is a passion. It's more of a, I wouldn't say, is it an obsession? It could be an obsession. It could be. I don't know. Fuck it. I love it. It's great. Well, yeah, thanks for popping in and chatting me and calling me out on my taxiing while driving. Hello, 6 points and massive fine. Because anyone knows, if you're a truck driver or a bus driver, if you get caught using your phone while driving those vehicles, you will get absolutely butt fucked. Thanks for sharing, mate. I appreciate it. I'm on rest day. Whoop, whoop. Thanks, Lou. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. I am slacking off right now. Working hard to look busy. That's what I call it. Ah, man, I appreciate you. Thank you. So yeah, this is my first time coming online for quite a while, actually, and the 1.59 version of this game, the Benelux rework, is pretty good, actually. I mean, we're in Denmark at the moment, but I had to travel through the Netherlands earlier on. I really thought, you know what, they've done a good job here. But the only thing is that anyone who's had any experience with Truckers MP will know the Calais-Duisburg run is no more, and I'm a little bit devastated about that. Cheers, filthy slag. I appreciate you. I appreciate you using them even more. Yeah, filthy slag. Hey James, I picked it up on eBay, mate. I bought it's a real steering wheel I picked up from a seller called Bus and Truck Parts, and I just modified it to pop onto my Fanatec wheelbase, mate. Weird. Is this tolls? Yeah, it's tolls. Oh, this is all different. Oh shit, what lane do I need to be in? Can I go through here? Or is this for cars? Oh no, there's a box van in front of me. I should be able to go through here. This is all different. I don't like it. Must be the tism. I don't like change. This is cool. 202 euros. Oh fucking hell. Jesus wept. From a seller called Bus and Truck Parts on eBay, mate, and I just used an emulator from a company called simracingmachines.com to bolt it onto my Fanatec wheelbase. But anyone planning on doing the same thing with a Fanatec, you don't need to anymore. They've just, with the new Formula V3 wheel, they've just announced their own Fanatec hub. So you can buy directly from Fanatec now rather than having to use third-party software. But yeah, I mean, I've done it with a couple of wheels now. I mean, I've got this one here, I've got my DAF wheel, and I've got a Volvo wheel behind me as well. But the Volvo wheel was actually the first one I ever did, and I used a dummy Fanatec wheel, and I just ripped out the bloody motherboard for it and all the cabling and bolted that in. And then I discovered the emulator, which is a much easier solution, but I wouldn't recommend using a dummy wheel. That was a mess. But like I said, now with them bringing up the Podium Hub for all you guys who use Fanatec, you can now use third-party wheels natively with a Fanatec hub. Do you know what? I should be on friggin' commission with them lot. I do buy a lot of their shit. Not yet, Mitch, and that's the problem with the Fanatec ecosystem is it's not something they are very happy to do. You would need a dummy wheel for that, and then soldering the wires and connect it that way. And there's a great tutorial on how to do it online from oh, what's his name? Have you guys seen the guy who has the Volvo interior and he's converted it for a driving sim? What's his name? Flybrick S60R, I think it is. And he's got a great tutorial on how to convert any steering wheel to work with Fanatec and the buttons. I just haven't got around to yet because soldering scares the shit out of me. Hey, Sparkle Farts. Well, that's a lovely introduction and not one you've actually called me before. Yeah, you'd be glad, Desi, you'd be glad to know I will be able to follow the Twitch chat a little bit better because I'm using an app called Caster Labs and I've got it on my screen right here. No excuse anymore. I will see when you message me. You're testing new things. What new things? I saw that as well, Mitch. I think he's using the Moser wheelbase. Is that the... Is he the Portuguese? No, was he Brazilian? Cargo Simulatoris, I think it is. And I was watching his videos and like, fuck, I need that in my life. I haven't quite figured it out. I haven't got the expertise, I think is the cut and short of that. But that Cargo Simulatoris guy, his cockpit is absolutely wild. Well, I'm very sorry, Desi. You need to be specific. Yeah, do you know what? I might ignore you. Get fucked. Papa Jolo's thank you for the follow, mate. Thank you very much. Welcome to the channel, mate. Yeah, I mean, this is the thing, Mitch. I mean, I've been thinking for a while about switching ecosystems. I'm well into the Fanatec one, but it is... Oh, getting tired. I've had this wheelbase for 6 years now, and I've been thinking about getting a new one, but it is mega expensive. And yeah, it's just whether or not it's worth me doing or not. And I am thinking about it. Because like everything I got here, like my indicator stalks and this kind of stuff, it's all third-party stuff. And you know, having something that works natively, that would be nice. Can I go that way? Yeah, I can go this way. All these toll booths are different now. That's the one thing I've noticed. It's all different now. It's gonna take some getting used to this. Oh, there we are, Desi. How fitting. I'm entering Sweden now. Oh, get fucked, mate. I don't ignore you. You don't message anymore, dickhead. Oh, piss off, Mitch. Just when I thought we had something special. Dickhead. Nah, all good though. I mean, I was in the F1 arcade and they got Moser on the rigs there. And I was sat there, I was like, fuck, I like this wheelbase. I think it was only the I think it was, which one was it? The R5 I think they have in the F1 arcade. So I was thinking about maybe getting an R9 or something. So I like the extra torque. So I'd want to get the Formula wheel and obviously the track wheel and the stalks and everything. Ooh, fucking hell. What have you got a 3-day week for? You slacker. Hey, Friggle, mate, how you doing, brother? How's tricks? Do you know, I fancy a good drive across Europe. It's been a long time since I've driven on the continent. Yeah, I mean, for me, it's more about like the connectivity and the integration. I mean, obviously, Moser are the first ones to bring out a proper truck wheel, and everyone else has missed a trick there. But the thing is, everyone was using the Moser truck wheel. I thought, I don't want to use that. I want a proper truck wheel of my own. And I went down this rabbit hole, and I was just, I'll just be fucked. But yeah, no, there's a break bit coming up shortly, right there, and I need to take a break because I'm running out of time. Don't blame me. Nothing to do with me. I was just an innocent passerby. Ah, you slacker. Race weekend as well, isn't it, this weekend? Ah, so not recommended then, is it? I mean, I'd keep this, and I would change the mounts on it. But I do want the multifunction stalk. It's just obviously with these, I've only got the 2, but they got the 3 stalks on there, haven't they? So I'd like it for that. Oh, I got little prompts.
Finding new route. Never mind.
Are these cars parked in the truck? You fuckers.
Okay, let's find a new route.
I don't need fuel though, do I? No, I'm good for fuel. You fuckers, go park in your own bays, you pricks. Ooh, this is all different. So it's like the real thing then, or have they done a good recreation of it? Ooh. Much better for parking. I have not parked this straight at all, but fuck it. It's my key. There it is. Well, that's good though. I mean, if they've done a really good job recreating it. Oh, it's that one, isn't it? Wrong button. I'm pressing the cruise control button. I'm like, why isn't this working? It's because you're pressing the wrong button, dickhead. Right. Go. Yeah, I bought these on AliExpress as well, mate. I've got to be honest, most of the stuff I buy now is from AliExpress. People give it a bit of a bad rap, but you know what? I've never had a problem with anything from AliExpress. Because behind me, I've got my other computer, and I've basically set it up as a flight sim station, an Airbus A320, basically, and I bought pretty much everything from AliExpress. I mean, if you don't mind waiting a bit, it's happy days. Like, some people obviously are a lot, you know, really impatient with this kind of stuff, but I don't mind waiting, and,
Exit right.
yeah, I am going this way, aren't I? It's like I bought an overhead panel, I waited 6 weeks for it, but, you know, worth it. Because I saved a fortune on it. Which country? Thanks for following, Nathan, I appreciate it, mate. Welcome to the channel, mate. You are a slacker. You're a total slacker. You don't do anybody work, and then you moan when you have got to work. Helsingborg, mate. I'm about to arrive now. I think. Yeah, I'll be there in a sec. Hey, Aaron, mate. No, it's a real steering wheel. I picked it up on eBay from a company called Bus and Truck Parts. Oh, well done, Owen, mate. Welcome. You're down the rabbit hole now, mate.
Ready to turn left.
I've been on this for 14 years now, near enough. Or whenever in 2012 it first came out. I've been playing it ever since. It's the only game I've stuck with all these years. I bought... Well, here's the thing. I bought an emulator. So I had to buy an emulator for my Fanatec wheelbase from simracingmachines.com. And I just drilled the 6x70mm holes in it and I just connected it and that was fine. But Fanatec have now released in the last week their own version of the of a hub, so you can connect any third-party wheel to it. Because that was a problem with Fanatec. It was our ecosystem or none at all. But since Corsair have taken over, they basically said, we're going to let it happen. So you can buy it now directly from Fanatec. Buy any wheel you want. The only thing you got to be mindful of when you're buying a proper truck wheel is the weight. That's the only thing you got to keep an eye out. And you got to make sure you strip out any unnecessary weight. So like the airbag holders, all this kind of stuff. Any excess weight, get rid of it, because you don't want to cause any stress on your wheelbase if you can avoid it. Thanks for the rose, mate. I appreciate it. Frigo Man, he's taking over as my sat-nav, ladies and gentlemen. But can you do a good, sexy sat-nav voice? That's what I want to know. That's what it's all about. How many hours have I got on ETS? Fuck, I don't know. Genuinely, I do not know. I haven't checked in a long, long time. I think I'm up to about... this would be a guess now. I think I'm up to about 30,000 hours, I think. But the thing is, I go back and forth. There may be periods of time where I don't play it. Like, for example, I was saying to the guys earlier on stream that this is my first time coming online and coming and doing an actual job on here since January. So it's been 4 months. But there's been reasons for that. It's not that I've fallen out of love with the game or it's fallen out of favour. I've just been busy. I've been super, super busy. But I've got a bit of time now. I'm working with an agency. My working life is a bit more... I wouldn't say consistent, but it's manageable, so I can actually get on and do shit like this now. Take skills to accidentally break things while being careful. You shouldn't break anything, mate. The trick is, work hard to look busy. That is the trick. Right, and we're coming up to our delivery point now, ladies and gentlemen. We are arriving. Is this it? I think so. It would be nice if this fucking... No, they're not going to let me go. How much is your setup cost? Mate, I'd rather not answer that question. Because I'm afraid of the answer more than anything. What I can tell you is the televisions, I bought all three of them, 365-inch TCL televisions in the UK for, it was £1,050. I'm going to have to reverse this all the way back, aren't I? Because they were on offer at the time and I got them for an absolute steal. The Fanatec wheelbase, it's a 6-year-old wheelbase, so it wouldn't be a fair representation. So I'm not going to answer that because you can get them for cheaper. Let's get the reverse done. Go. Can't see where the fuck I gotta go. I'm not driving a Scania in real life. In real life, I'm driving a Mercedes Actros, and boys, it's a piece of shit. But my last truck, nothing will be as bad as that because it was. And if you know, you fucking know. And I fucking hated the DAF. It was shit. Absolute dog shit. Thanks for sharing, Jack. I appreciate you, mate. Here we go. I'll need to take a shunt here, I think. It's a nice blindside reverse. I can't see shit. There you go. It's a Corsair's in your edge, mate. I bought it, and I initially bought it for Flight Sim, but Windows wouldn't recognize the fourth monitor because I'm using two others for other things, and that's because of the resolution I was using. So I thought I'd repurpose it and use it for this. And I just used a dashboard on SimHub, which I had to modify because the resolution was wrong. And I thought in the spare space, I'll put my live chat bits and pieces on you so I can actually follow you guys rather than having to keep popping my eyes over here looking to see what everyone is saying. Cheers, Rob. I appreciate it, and thank you. I can't say that. Hagushar. How much is the setup, babe? How long is a lumper string? The televisions were about £1,000. The wheel, this steering wheel itself, was about £300. I had to modify it, which was 90 quid. And then it's just the cost of the wheelbase then. And other bits and pieces as well. I mean, over the last 6 years that I've been building this rig, it's all added up, and I'm afraid of actually calculating it because it scares the shit out of me. I'm prohibited to go anywhere else by my vice team leader because she doesn't want me to leave. Mate, it's because you're dangerous, and if you go anywhere, you're going to get arrested, and we all know that's true. Hey man, let the Scania, where's it from? I picked it up from an eBay channel? An eBay store. Bus and truck parts. I think he's based in Romania, and it was cheaper to do that than buy it here in the UK. Thanks, Ronan, for following. I appreciate it. I appreciate the comments, guys. I mean, everything you're saying is lovely, and I do appreciate it. So I'm going to call it a night anyway. This was really me just coming back into streaming, just to see if I can still do it and not break anything. And everything has gone all right so far. I mean, I'm quite happy with everything, and I appreciate all the comments there and everything. So, but I am going to love you and leave you for tonight. I'm going to try and get a more regular schedule together because, like I said, things are different here now, and my schedule seems to be a bit more open. So I'm going to be hopefully creating a bit more content. So keep an eye on me. If you want to see more of the content, just hit that notification bell. Depending on what platform you're on, you know what to do. You know the drill. And I will spam you all later. Have a good night, everyone, and I'll catch you all later.